It's the Date Master. We're back. And it's almost 2021, gentlemen. We got to tighten it up. I hope everyone had a good year. You got on your purpose, you got in your bag. Stay in your bag until you get what you want out of it. Excuse me. But this is a very critical time. Wheels are turning. Barriers are being broken daily. These content creators, shout out to y'all who, speak on this red pill and just speak on the nature of the relationship dynamic that has now been exposed. The cat is out of the bag. But we're gonna look at some things that we have to do in order to achieve greatness and understanding what comes with that. If you don't recognize your greatness, your simp ways will kill you. And I hate to use a goat as the banner for this video. But if you take the great Scottie Pippen and look at what has happened over the course of the last 2 years with regarding his relationship, his wife. Well, she's out here dating guys, his peers, if you will, colleagues, I wouldn't even say subordinates, but I would say it's kind of like a frat. You look at these professional leagues, NBA, NFL, the entertainment industry. And this is a fraternity slash sorority because not everyone is going to gain access into these doors, into these arenas, into these spaces where people are making a lot of money, they got a lot of fame, notoriety, etc. You must understand how your woman will view this, or her lack of understanding of who you are and what you have contributed to this fraternity. You look at Scottie Pippen's career. He played with Michael Jordan. He's a GOAT. He's won championship after championship. He's a legend. Hall of Fame guy. But yet his woman does not respect him enough to learn what he is and who he is, because she only saw a fish. She was in pocket. You look at who she runs with. It's self-explanatory. But she was in pocket, and his simp ways did not alert him as they should if he was given the proper information. So this is all about sharing information. If he was aware of hypergamy, female nature, lily pad, monkey branch, whatever that is, he would have avoided this situation. Because your simp ways have somewhat took over you because you've been so dedicated to your craft, you have not gotten the privilege, for lack of better terms, to engage with the woman on a regular basis, to learn her, to see her in her essence, in her splendor, to experience a lot of the tender heartbreaks that most men experience earlier in life. See, this is not a knock, but this is just an example of a person that's dedicated to your craft, but you have to keep one ear in the trenches to know what's going on, because he got his heartbreak later in life. Assumingly. Because again, being such an elite athlete, player, they don't have the liberty and the time to date and, run around chasing girls and doing the finagling that a lot of men have to do to, have an intimate encounter with a woman. So, but you should learn after the first time. See, the thing is, a lot of men, if not all men, will be cheated on. It's how you respond to it. You stay and you're trying to work things out, and come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's not going to work. You can't. Once she steps out and another man, because if she cheats, she's going to cheat the way she wants. She's going to get everything she want to do. All the nasty things that you have done, want to do, etc., she's getting that done when she cheats. Because if she wasn't, it wouldn't be any incentive to cheat. It's the thrill for her. It's the thrill in the field. So when she gets violated like that by another male, she is of no use to you anymore. It's nothing to work out. In the event that you overlook certain things such as infidelity, especially disrespect, lack of support, constant nagging, any of these things, you do not owe any kind of court or trial to work things out. You discard because you're in the driver's seat. You're in the position of leadership, but yet you're being treated as a subordinate. You're being treated as if she's the one with the assets and things like that. But a lot of men simp too much and they don't understand. But yet they do come in these spaces trying to find a way to be the savior. You know, if you notice simps, they always trying to save something, especially women. No matter how in the wrong the women can be, the simp and the beta will do everything in their power to save her from nothing, which is the kicker, because they have no control over their life. They have to assert some kind of authority where they feel they were dominant or assertive or they had some kind of power or they did a good deed and they made their mother proud. Your simp ways will destroy you. Now you look at his situation, Scottie Pippen that is, and his woman is out here with other NBA players again and taking and still getting benefit to his resources, staying in the home. She doesn't work, probably has not worked in 20 years. So if you don't understand this, your simp ways will kill you and you will be depressed, wondering why and how this happened to you, because you got beside yourself. Your ego kicked in. You thought everything was on cruise control. Things will never be on cruise control. You have to constantly work. You have to do the work. You have to make sure anything connected to you is vetted properly and it's not a liability, but yet an asset that can add on to what you have already built. So going into 2021, you're gonna notice some more awkward behavior, as I predicted in other videos. Women are going to be more aggressive. Women are going to be more vocal. Do not fall to the pressures of the shaming language. Make sure if you're on Clubhouse, follow my Clubhouse at the Date Master. We have some interesting conversations that, these women, they come out of the woodwork to engage because they treat social media as a digital boyfriend. So they look for things that trigger their emotional needs so they can come and hopefully relieve them. So limit your engagement, keep your head down, stay focused, stay grinding, keep elevating and thinking about ideas to benefit your purpose and elevate your purpose. I know you're going to get that time and you're going to be in other cities, Atlanta and, those bigger cities, you're going to be running into women, but you got to be immune to their allure. That's the thing about women. Like, you look at Scottie Pippen, she has that allure. She looks innocent. The more innocent she looks, the sluttier she is in most cases. Glasses, the teacher, the artsy, eccentric, usually the sluttier they are. So don't go by facades. These chicks know how to mask themselves. That's why every year you see a new fad come out. You see something, okay, I'm reading cards, we're doing the tarot, or we're doing the holistic healing, we're doing the herbs and it's changing the costumes. Like I said, I was having a conversation the other night and I said social media is just one big dressing room. It's a dressing room for people to put on clothes. What do I want to be today? I can be there. I want to reinvent myself. I want to attract a brand new audience. So you start seeing people engage in one another that never would have engaged each other in other states that they both were in. You have to pay attention. Keep your head down, but you got to peek up a little bit just to make sure you're in the loop once it's time for you to show yourself and to show what you have built, if you choose that route to show it. But don't let your simp ways destroy you. Make sure you keep your third eye open and look at what's going on around you. The gender wars they're coming. So with that being said, make sure you tighten up, strap up, keep your eyes open, keep building what you're doing, get on your grind. Because like I said, it's not gonna change. If you got hopes and optimism, I mean, hey, okay, cool, but you gotta be a realist. You gotta pay attention.